A very good evening to all the viewers. We are back again here for the talk show, and we have reached part 177. Today in the evening, we are going to discuss various issues, burning issues, which is going on nowadays. And since before we are going to discuss regarding about the ongoing issues, let us introduce ourselves. Those who are here, some of our APHLC leaders are here. Let me introduce from our first side. That is, he is Mr. Samson Teron, a legal cell secretary from APHLC. And next is the president of APHLC. He is Jai Kathar. So you're welcome here.
Yes, good evening.
Next to me, he is Mr. Angtong Ingti Kathar. He is a spokesman from APHLC.
Warm greetings to you all.
Yeah, and I myself is Sarkiri Rongphar, a general secretary from APHLC. So let's move directly to our point. We have seen regarding about the issues, the ongoing issues, the burning issues which is going on nowadays, especially in Northeast India. And we have seen regarding about the problems which is happening now, especially in Shillong, especially in Meghalaya, that because of the protest from the Khasi Student Union, even the leaders of the KSU has been arrested today. And we have found that because of the protest by the Khasi Student Union, the Bongo Senas, especially the United Bengali Liberation Army, they have given, especially for the Khasi Student Union, the indigenous people, especially the Mongoloid people of Northeast, and especially they also have given an ultimatum, especially threatening to the Indian government, the Bharat government. So let's move directly to our point. Let me ask some point to our president. Sir, will you just explain to our people that who are the Bongo Senas and what are their aim and objectives?
Good
of
evening.
The Bongo Senas? Yes.
Good evening, our viewers. The matter of Bongo Senas started coming out in the print media and in TV in 2000. First, it was published from Tripura. The news was sent from Tripura. And the second one I saw was a news item sent from Dongka, that is in Karbi Anglong.
West Karbi Anglong.
West Karbi Anglong. From that time, we have been worried. Who are the Bongo Senas? Bongo means Bengali. Sena means army. That means Bengali army. Since it is a Bengali army and it looked like as if they were extremists and militants, underground activists. These Bongo Senas, we saw in internet that their aim and objective is to create Bongo Bhumi. That is Bengali land. Bengali land. Comprising of the whole of Northeast India, including Assam, Meghalaya, Nagaland, Mizoram, Tripura, and all the seven sisters, including Bangladesh and West Bengal, up to Andaman and Nicobar Island. That's what they have said. And suddenly, in 2016, Bongo Sena cadres, 48 of them were Karbis, and 4 of them Nepalese. They came forward to surrender before the district magistrate, means a deputy commissioner of Karbi Anglong at Dipu. They surrendered on 11th August 2016, a group of them. And another group surrendered on 17th August 2016. And the last group surrendered on 23rd August 2016. They, according to them, in the Bongo Senas, many people from all communities were there, including Assamese, including Nagas, Boros, Garos, Khasis, Karbis, and Nepalese and Adivasis and Muslim people.
The innocent tribes people have
Yeah.
fallen into their prey.
Yeah, the innocent tribes, they were persuaded by the leaders, the recruiters of Bongo Senas, that they were told that Bongo Sena was Indian army. They said it is like Indian army, they said. It is like Indian army, and if you go for training, and after training you will get a salary of 10,000, 15,000 and 20,000. That was in 2016. And so they thought that since they are unemployed in Karbi Anglong, most of the Karbi people are unemployed because they are the council, autonomous district, autonomous council is prevented from appointment of even grade 4 staff also. They were all brought from outside. So our tribal people in Karbi Anglong are unemployed,
This is
and they are starving.
This is the root cause.
That is the root cause. Many of them have gone to serve in metro cities, but many of them are unable to go to metro cities, and so they joined this Bongo Sena because they thought that it was a lucrative job, army job. They thought like that. And they said that Haridon Das of West Karbi Anglong district bordering Nagaon district of Assam was the person who was recruiting them. He was the leader of Bongo Senas.
Haridon Das.
Haridon Das.
I think he is residing in some parts of Nagaon district.
On the border of Nagaon district, near Lao Pani. Near Lao Pani, in a place called Hatigor, near Nagaon. Near Nagaon border. Not near Nagaon, but Nagaon border. But it is in Karbi Anglong. And so we requested, and we have submitted FIR also to the government, to the police and to the deputy commissioner
against this
against Haridon Das. But they have not arrested. The police have replied to us. They did not arrest, so I submitted RTI. In RTI, reply said that they have not submitted. They have not arrested. They refused to. The police the Assam police refused to arrest the extremist leader.
It is very interesting to see that the government have arrested those innocent tribes who have fallen into their prey, but then they have not arrested the leader of this Bongo Sena, who is the main person, who is the source of bringing all these innocent tribes into this Bongo Sena. So it is very interesting to see.
When this 52 persons surrendered, instead of thanking them, the police arrested them and put them in jail for 3 months. But they did not arrest the real Bongo Sena leader.
What about that Haridon Das? Is he roaming freely?
Yes, he is roaming freely. The real Bongo Senas are roaming freely.
It is actually a very big question.
A big question. See, even these Khasi militants are also arrested. And in fact, it is banned. And Garo militants were also arrested, and their organization is banned. And our extremist militant groups from Karbi Anglong, they are also banned and arrested. But the extremist groups, the militants of the Bongo Senas, are not arrested, and the Bongo Sena and the United Liberation of Bengal or something like that, UBLA is also not banned by the government, and they are not arrested. It is intriguing for us. It is a surprising matter.
It's very surprising because most often we have seen in local news items that most of the militants who belong to the simple tribes have been arrested very often. But then the question is why this leader of the Bongo Sena is not arrested. And then today, I mean, these days we have seen this Bongo Sena they have openly have given an ultimatum to the Khasi people and the entire Northeast, and even to the Bharat government. This is so to say that this Banga Sena is very powerful because the government have not taken any action. Necessary action have not been taken. So it seems to be that these Banga Senas are very powerful, and then whatever objectives they have presented in the in their paper, they have claimed that their objectives have been inspired by Subhash Chandra Bose. So this is not a very new thing. This have been happening since pre-independence. So they have been aiming for creation of Bangabhumi, or to be precise, Bengali land in the entire Northeast.
And that also not within India. It is outside India. It is an independent country.
No, see, those Bongo Senas, isn't it? They not only want the northeastern people. Okay, we have seen in the non-negotiation later that they have even warned the Bharat government. Bharat government means the Indian government. Now, when these Bongo Senas and all, when they're warning the Indian governments and even the northeastern states, and even they have threatened that this northeastern states and some parts of Bangladesh will be separated from India, and they'll make a new Bangabhumi, that is a Bengali nation. Now, even though the government of India, even though if they know this all this ultimatum which is given to the northeastern and to the Indian government, why they are silent? Why? What is the purpose of the Indian government that they are silent?
They are protesting against deportation of Bangladeshis to Bangladesh. They are protesting openly against it. But now they are threatening to deport the Khasis. They are Indians. They are threatening to deport the Khasi Indians to Cambodia. And the government is still not taking any action. What is this?
There are so many extremist group, militants group or extremist group. I mean to say extremist group in North India who are raising their voice for the separation from the separation of India. Now, when the government of India, when they came to know that those extremist group, they have threatened the Indian government. Now, so the Indian government, they automatically used to ban the groups, the extremist group. But even though we have seen in the non-negotiation letter that the Bonga Senas and all, they have threatened the Indian government that they will separate this northeast and some part of Bangladesh and make a separate nation. But still the Indian government, they are silent. They didn't ban the government, the organization, that is Bonga Senas.
They have threatened against Gorkhaland also. And then they have threatened against NSC and IM also. And the Assam itself. And that Meghalaya that we have already spoken. In fact, they have threatened including everybody in Northeast India.
The Northeast.
They said it is Northeast India. That is including Arunachal Pradesh, including Mizoram, including Tripura, including Assam, including Meghalaya, everybody. All the tribes people, all the Assamese, they are being threatened.
Clearly, they have stated against the implementation of Assam Accord also. This is, this is standing against the protection of the indigenous people of Assam. So, I think they have said that they claim that Bangabhumi or Bengali land will be created, created on the entire Northeast and including the Bangladesh. So, to be very precise, these people, these Banga Senas, conquer the simple tribes' land. It doesn't mean that they will create a Bangabhumi, a Bengali land, and then certain rights will be given to the tribes. This is not the case. So they want to conquer, and then they want that the tribes people should be vanished. This is what they aim for.
And you see, when we look at the constitution, it is clearly mentioned that especially we, the northeastern people, means we, the tribe peoples, have got the right to settle in our own place. I mean, we are the son of the soil. So where else we go now? So their demand is illegal, and
Anti-constitution.
Anti-constitution, and you see, when the UBLA wanted to create a separate nation, it means that they are like waging war against the government.
Yeah,
it is
Yes,
government.
Indian government.
in
Yes.
Union government.
Anti-government.
Waging war against
Against
India government.
government. So,
Now,
yeah.
Acha,
Yes.
yes, finish. Now, see, we were demanding for making of law, election law of the council
Yes.
under paragraph 2, subparagraph 7 of the 6th schedule. This is within the constitution, and they did not make for the last 70 years. That is why we filed a case in High Court and we won also.
Yes, yes.
But still they have not made. So we called for 36 hours bond. And the government wanted to arrest us for that.
Yes.
Very proactive.
Yes, it also.
Yes.
They wanted to arrest us.
Yes, yes.
But this Bongo Bhumi, they have declared in India a government of Bongo Bhumi and national army. This is the one.
That is the identity card.
Yes, identity card.
Given to the cadets,
Uh.
the Bangasana cadets.
Yes,
And these are some of the card, and this is the
yes.
badge. This is the proof.
Yes, that one. That is Bongo Sana.
Yes, that is
a
Bongo Sana.
badge.
Yes, this is the badge. And these are all the proof that Bangasana is there.
Yes, they have formed their own independent government.
Yes, yes. So these
Then,
are the
but NSC and IM people are being arrested because they have demanded independence.
forget about
But the
yes.
Bongo Bhumi, they have demanded and then they have formed also, but they are not arrested.
Yes, yes.
This is intriguing to us.
Let's keep a
Yes.
part of
Whether
Yes.
it is equality, how can we say it is equal treatment before the law?
Yes, yes.
Yes,
We are not equality. There is no equality.
and we all know that they have got Bengal also.
Yes.
They have got separate state.
Yes,
When
they
you
have
look
got
at
their Bangladesh.
Yes,
They have got
Bangladesh
West
nations.
Bengal.
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
We are not saying that they should not stay, they should not live. We are not saying like that. But
We are against the ideology.
but they are
Yes.
taking away our land. That is our problem. And so we support the KSU on the ground because they are, whatever they do, they are doing to protect their own land. Rightful land, constitutional land.
We are not talking about their approach,
Yes.
but then their intention.
Yes,
Is
the
to-
way or the words, the whole words may not be applicable to us. For example, all the Bengalis are Bangladeshis. That may not be correct.
Correct, yes.
But still, we support the KSU because they have done to protect their land.
Yes.
Do
Absolutely.
you think that the Bengali people will be allowed to have their own state in West Bengal? Or do you think the Khasi people will be allowed to get back their province of Jaintiapur?
Yeah, that is in Bangladesh.
Jaintiapur was their capital,
Yes, yes.
the Khasi capital. Now, do you think the Bangladesh people will give back their land to the Khasi people?
Yes.
And in
This is a
fact,
vision, yes.
in fact, once upon a time, a Karbi was also a king in Jaintiapur,
Jaintiapur.
along with the Khasi people.
Yes, yes.
So, do you think the Bengali people will give us back our land in Jaintiapur? But we are not demanding that.
Yes.
But the Bongo Bhumis, they are demanding our small land. We have got a very small land. They are demanding from us. What is this? Or encroaching upon us. What is this?
And from when we look at the same thing, when we look at in the constitution, it is clearly the constitution itself recognizes us that we are the Aboriginal tribes living in
Origins. Yes, yes.
Aborigines.
Aboriginal
Aboriginal
tribe.
tribe. So what we have to know is that it is a time to stand together, especially all the tribes people, and then we don't need to fear to protect our land, territory. Is it not so?
Yes, yes.
Yes.
See, See, okay, we have discussed regarding about the Bongo Senas and their objectives. Now, when the Bongo Senas, when they have applied their policy for the creation of this one, that's Bangga Bhumi, do you think that do you see that there is a success in the policy of those Senas and all, those Bongo Senas? What are the success that you have seen regarding about the
we
creation of Bangga Bhumi?
see every one of us can say that, but
Yes.
one thing I feel that they are succeeding because although NRC was made, NRC was carried out, it was made, and then many people have been declared as non-Indians, not Indian, but they somehow through the back door, they made another law by the parliament and CAA was passed.
Yes, yes.
And NRC process was made null and void. It has become useless.
Yes.
So they are succeeding. And now in Karbi Anglong itself, 160,000
Doubtful situation.
doubtful citizens of Bangladesh. Most of them Bengali Hindus. They are in Karbi Anglong. And as per law, since they are not Indians, they should have been sent back as early as possible. But the government is not taking action to send them back. Although they say that the non-Indians under NRC, those who are not, those whose names are not in the NRC, they said those people would be deported out of 6th schedule area.
Yes, yes.
But till now they are not being deported.
No, no.
They are still there.
We didn't
In
see
fact,
any single these outsiders deported
Yeah.
from here.
yes, in fact, we have heard that their land is being given to them now.
Yes, yes, yes.
And so, in the next census, the Karbis will become Karbis, not only Karbis, but
Tribes.
the hill tribes combined together will become minority.
Yes, yes, yes.
In the next census, that is which is going to happen in January. This is a big problem for us.
Yes,
And
yes.
perhaps the same thing is in Meghalaya.
Yes,
Maybe in Garo Hills also.
yes, yes.
Now the question is, how much have the Bangasena succeeded
Yes, yes.
with their aim and objective?
Yes, yes.
So, speaking particularly of Karbi Anglong district, we have seen that there is a very common saying that frying a fish with the fish oil.
Yes.
So, masor telere mas bhaja. So, just now we have shown the identity cards of the Bangasenas, and those people who were belonging to the tribes, they have joined the Bangasenas.
Yes.
So their aim and objectives of the aim and objective of the Bangasenas have been implemented through us. So
us.
our people is working against us. So this is exactly frying a fish with a fish oil.
Yeah.
So I've seen that the Bangasenas have succeeded to a very great extent,
Yes,
because we have seen here, just look at the census of the 1951, that this is a tribal area. Very clearly in the Constitution of India, 6th schedule, paragraph 20, this is clearly mentioned. This is a tribal area. So this land belongs to the tribe people.
Tribes.
So in the 1951 census, we have seen that 96% of the population belongs to the tribes people. So now down the line in 2011, we have seen that the tribes people are only 55%. And then just look at the demography of Karbi Anglong, and you will see that after the Karbi people, majority are Bengalis.
Bengalis.
I am not against any community. This is fact. This is fact. You can see in the records. So in the tribal area, how can the non-tribes, and particularly mentioning the Bengalis, how can they increase their population? And then we have seen now our politics, our political rights have been infringed now, because just look, we are being deprived now. Just look at the present situation. Our Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council have nominated one Bengali man into the council
Yes.
as a nominated MSc. So this is against the constitution of India. So we have seen this situation right now. So this is very clear message that they have not succeeded to a very large extent.
And
Particularly in Karbi Anglong.
one thing what I want to say is that even our leader are not aware of Bongo Senas. When we ask something about Bongo Sena, they give reply that there is no any Bongo Sena.
No,
in
they
our
didn't
land.
give much importance in all
Yes.
this. See, our president, sir, he has been speaking regarding about his Bongo Bhumi and Bongo Senas for the past few years.
10
since
years.
10 years back.
20 years
But
now.
who gives importance? Even not only the political leaders, even the social organization leaders, even the student leaders, they didn't give much importance in all these things.
No, I think Mr. Kathar is the only one who
Now it became the truth.
who speaks about the Bangasenas.
Yes, yes.
It is in the tip of his tongue. So whenever he speaks of the Bangasenas in various meetings, I have seen, a very unfamiliar expression in people's face.
Yes,
No, they don't want to believe.
They don't want to believe that there is Bongo Sena.
No, it's become a joke for them.
Yeah. They thought it was a
It
joke.
was a joke.
It was baseless. No,
That's
yeah,
why
it
I
is
see.
baseless.
Yes, this thing happened. See, last time when I met some
Leaders.
leaders,
Yes.
that is national political party leaders, they said that you are joining with this the person who is always saying Bangasenas.
Yeah, but that is another success of Bongo Sena.
Yes.
This is a success.
Because they have made in such a way that the capacity to believe
yes.
the existence of Bongo Sena has been taken away from the tribes people and Assamese people.
Yes.
Assamese people and tribe people cannot believe it.
Yes,
because there is no capacity with them. The capacity of believing has been taken by the Bongo Sena
Yes,
itself.
definitely. It's the success.
It is
yeah.
a big success.
success of the Bongo
And I
Senas,
think they are the person who implement this CAA and this CAB, I think.
That
Yeah.
means they still want to welcome those illegal migrants from Bangladesh, and they want to live together with those Bangasenas and all.
Yeah.
These are the people.
Yeah, really, this is our so-called clever leader, maybe. Politically, they thought that politically clever, but I think they are cutting their own legs.
Yes, chopping down their own
Yes,
leg by an
chopping
axe.
down their own legs.
By an axe.
Yes. So, but this kind of cleverness, it will not be able to help them for all the time.
Yes. So since there is a widespread of illegal migrants here, and there is a widespread of Bangasenas, even in Karbi Anglong. I'm going to let's talk about Karbi Anglong. Now, many people may think that who are those Bangasenas? That we didn't see with our naked eyes. Are they holding some weapons and all? Maybe they have some weapons, but especially they are some agent, the secret agent. They are working like a businessman.
Yes.
Isn't it? Some of them they are working like a driver. Some of them even they work like a teachers.
No, yeah,
Isn't it?
actually, yes. The Sena, their meaning of Sena is different, actually. The whole crowd who has influx from Bangladesh, they are employed in different way,
Yes.
but they belong to that Sena group.
Yes.
That is the thing. That army.
That means they are collecting information.
Yet
from the
it
people.
is not army with holding a gun.
Yes.
They may be shopkeepers.
Yes.
They may be a simple chokidar in the
Chokidars and
office.
all, yeah.
They may be an officer, high officer. Who knows? They may be in the armed forces also. This is the way they are working.
Bongo Senas or Bengali army does not necessarily needs to hold
A gun. Yes.
So the thing is that they have got an aim and objective to create a Bengali land. So they need people from various backgrounds, from
It
different
means
walks
that-
of life. So information have to come from various offices or from various places.
Yes.
So just now you have spoken that Bangasenas are the shopkeepers. They are in the offices, government offices, and then they are in open field.
Yes.
They are in open field, so they will not hold a gun, or they will come and intrude in our politics, in our economics. They will attack us. So we have seen that. In the present KAC members, there are Bangasenas.
Yes.
There's Bangasenas. But then the thing is that, see, it is a very serious discussion. Our leaders need to understand this. Because, see, just a few minutes ago, we have discussed that the Bangasenas have been very successful in, in telling people that, Banga Senas are doing their works, but then they have made us to believe that there is no Banga Senas.
Yes,
they are doing their works.
They are working secretly.
And what I came to know is that the meaning of this one Banga Sena is, so to say, they want to make a citizen of Bengali. Am I right, sir?
They want to change everything. That is, they
want to
our
create a
language.
separate land, and they want to take our people, and they want to convert and make a
This
citizen of
thing
Bengali.
happened. This becomes successful for them. See,
Yeah.
see, many of our people, the tribes people, they are joining their celebrations and all. They are accepting their culture, their dress, their food, everything. Even we have forgotten to take our own food.
Total assimilation.
Yes, total assimilation. Yes, this thing happened.
It's not only the people, but once I saw during the surrender of these Bongo Sena people, one police officer, I was also present.
Okay.
The deputy commissioner was also present. He said that why should we speak? Why should you resign from Bongo Sena? He said like that. Why should you surrender? Because Bongo Senas are good people. He said like that. These are some police officer.
I think he didn't understand about the
this Bongo Senas have got West Bengal, Bangladesh, and Borak Valley also. Most of it is theirs.
and Tripura.
Everyone, it is their Tripura. They have taken over. But that police officer, he belonged to tribes. He doesn't have his own district. His community, his tribe has got no district of their own.
And then I learned from somewhere that one interlocutor of the central government have,
And he refused to accept that there was Bongo Sena. Then one leader, he pushed some papers, evidence, documentary evidence to the government officer in Delhi, and then he pushed it back. Said that these are facts. They are fake. Fake. They said. And then he said that somebody has written all these things. He said like that. That he was a government of India officer. So it is surprising why he was so in a hurry to deny that there is a Bongo Sena.
Without having a look.
Yes, they don't want even to look. But if there were some militants from Khasi Hills or Garo Hills or Karbi Anglong, they will be very eager to find them out. We are not saying that they should not be found out. That also they have got the right. But why not? They don't. They should be so eager. They should also be eager to find out Bongo Senas. That is what.
The specific question is why you not arrest this Haridon Das?
Yes.
It is very clear. It is very clear, and it is very precise that he is the leader of the Banga Senas, and then he has been prevalent and he has been very active in recruiting those Banga Senas from among the tribes. And then we know his residence. We know this man very clearly. Then why not arrest this man?
Yes,
this is a very big question.
Yes.
See this.
So in front of law. We see that there is no equality
in the eye of law.
In the eye of law.
Yes.
See, this non-negotiation letter or the ultimatum letter, which is served from the Banga Senas, happened issues on 19 October. Soon after the issuing of this ultimatum for the KSU, Khasi Student Union, and for the all Northeastern people, now on 24th of October, suddenly the Meghalaya police, they have registered a case, a criminal case against the Banga Sena, that is in the cyber crime police station in Shillong, because of the threat, because to the threat or to wage conflict and for the criminal conspiracy against local populace and criminal intimidation against Honorable Chief Minister of Meghalaya. Because of this, the cyber crime police station, they have registered a criminal case against the Banga Sena. So they are very quick to act in all these things. But we have not seen any
Or
reaction
social-
from here. That is,
social organization,
yes,
student
from our organization
and,
or from our
different
political leaders in
political
Karbi
parties,
Anglong.
Yes.
The treat is not only for the Khasis people or for the KSU. That is for the whole of Northeast people. But what we saw is that our leaders, they're silent.
Yeah.
No, in that very
Yes.
particular letter, they have clearly mentioned that they are against all the pressure groups,
Pressure groups. Yes, yes.
And-
those who are working against the no Bangladeshis
Yes,
or the Bengalis. They have clearly mentioned that. So, yeah, if they are mentioning pressure groups of the entire Northeast, it includes us. It includes us because in
Yes, it is written clearly.
in Karbi Anglong,
Yes.
there are certain organizations who have been working that the rights of the hill tribes people must be protected. So directly or indirectly, it means that the Bengalis who is in the second position in the demography, they have to be curtailed with the political rights or various other such rights. So it means that pressure groups in Karbi Anglong is also in their mentions.
Yes, yes.
And I think it is a very good step taken by the Meghalaya police.
Yes, yes.
Their case has been
They act very
registered
fast.
against them. No?
Yes, yes, yes.
So it is a very good step, and I'm thankful to the Meghalayan police.
Yes, yes.
Meghalaya government.
See,
Government,
even
yes,
the,
sir.
the government of Mizoram, the state government of Nagaland, Arunachal Pradesh, and Meghalaya, they are very conscious regarding
Yes,
what
yes,
is
yes.
illegal influx and all. But we have not seen any consciousness from the state government of Assam and as well as the leaders of Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council. So why they are silent in all this?
Assamese people are silent.
Yes.
No, the reason is that
What's the reason?
a
Yes.
few minutes ago we have already mentioned that the Bonga Senas are very clever, and then they have succeeded in telling people that there is no Bonga Senas,
Every nook and corner.
despite working very active. Yeah, despite being very active, that they have succeeded in telling people that there is no Bonga Senas. So. This is the reason why our people are silent. But then from this discussion, I believe that our people, leaders from the Seven Sisters, they know that there is Bangasenas, and then we have also shown proof that certain Bangasena leaders or workers have surrendered before the deputy commissioner. We have shown the ID card, the badge, and then now this ultimatum letter served by the Bangasenas, I think this is very clear and very precise that they are very strong because they have come openly challenging the pressure groups, challenging the chief minister, challenging the local populace, and then challenging even the Indian government. So this very clearly shows that they are very powerful, and then they are
very
working.
active. Every nook and corner.
They are working very actively in the entire of the India country, and then they are working in various government offices.
Very skilled.
Even in the higher authority, they are very active. So they have succeeded in passing the CAA in the parliament.
Yes. So yes, we have discussed many points regarding about the Bonga Senas and their aim and objectives, and we also urge the Indian government, especially the Indian government and all the state government of Northeast India, to
keep an eye.
Yes,
strict action
just
against
to be conscious, and we also urge the Indian government to take the issues very seriously. Okay. So
and then the organization.
Apart from this, we also ask our viewers to bear with us. We have discussed regarding about the Bangasenas and their objectives in English. Now let's just talk from Karbi language so that most of our people, they can understand.
In Karbi people must understand.
Karbis. Asi aprangsi kero pipar piglo la pinida itum long na chetong dun itum asar tumpa. Asi itum kache tham tang lam an ke pong ke itum areng lok lam English naman si tham no. La bongo sena puthak la pen kela tuma aim and objectives mata ka kemang lam puthak. Asi nangli itum English man je tham pong sa. Setame ilitum la bongo senas ko mat no lapan ke la tuma ke mang ku pima la bang solam puthot rat phan ke than tho ke nang so arti include ben nangli than ulo ningkan ke ba prang no bongo sena ku mat ma and what is their aim and objectives so nangli than ulo se tame muni thum na kan ek choi lok mati di ha bongo sena toho ja toho bongo bhumi awi uzik pumati tanu nge theklong dak lo ethe whole northeast atumasi ni hangirat ke tumasi nong ke threatening mate itu man ke last warning nang iti ultimatum get here thulu nang ma ke je northeast ke lage nang tuma dim kali nang tung ha cambodia chedang da ke bongo bhumi pumati asila bangso puta aku puthot nami tuma him pen di
la bongo sena alam ka ke thek dun long ching ke 2000 aninkan la ke newspaper long si klang la pen a report ke wang ta agartala pen Tripura pen la pen 2001 aninkan la bang ke a report ke wang dongka pen je dongka long si bongo sena tum conference ke do sita dongka sor sini dundi ka chini dundi det a theke bongo sena tum bang reset apojo amar hadak bongo sena conference pu do de amen akapre ke rong la puyo amar la sikar bi tum chini dundi de ternyata newspaper long do vek lo la ke dongka itu 2001 aninkan la pen alang litum alam hala internet long lang lo te thek long yi bongo sena tum alam hala da ki pu ke la po hello je bongo sena atum akam ke ala tum ke mangdam ke bongo bhumi selam daji bongo pu ke adet pula along li pula ahawat ba along ri pula bongo bengali atum along ri pula nagaland person la se bengali land pula ka penchong yi pu la ka penchong yi ke dat northeast ke do area ano assam dalo Meghalaya lo, Nagaland lo, Tripura lo, Arunachal Pradesh lo, lapen ke Mizoram lo, Manipur lo, lapen ke Bangladesh lo, lapen ke West Bengal lo, lapen Andaman and Nicobar alang lom an pu latum adet kapin chongji pu si hala dakipu lasi lasom ningkan surhini ningkan pen ningkan surhini ningkan puleta non ningkan koil ningkan koil neli than bom lo munit tumpan amat ningkan surhini ra great throck ningkan an ke karbi tunta na nek choi bom lo tham be la somni ninja thapare pujo non lam yong nang nak seta ninja nang kok la ha alang li phan ki pu aja tung ki pu karbi tunta pulo la so bongo sena ka avi bongo sena ka la je ai ka thara masi bongo sena le api su ke bongali ke pusi ki la so ka ninja le aja tung amar haji 2016 aningkan pai ciklokri siarni bongo sena bang ko an lo ne la da kho bang ko an lo ne bang
52
kado we ke 52 lo poke brahini kado we agos kri siarni la pen kretrok siarni la pen inkoira ke thomarni kado we bang poke brahini Karbiatum bang pli kebraner ke Nepali bang pli latum bongo sena sai sil ke join dun halatum surrender dat lo disiang no ari chirum lo disiang no lata ka surrender ta lapen hala so SP ta dolo additional SP ta dolo lapoyo an si karbiatum ame ke pra seta pranging tum telang aja tum ke non anda kroy intum o ela aja tum ke lapo aman non bang ke bang ha silong ta alame peklang tu ang bang ke ka plan tu lan ke nang le tum chini lo la si bongo sena puke hili ot kre la pugali bang ke lapo latum arlo ke do atum lo seta latum arlo pura habit le ke lut kali latum ka cepatu de kali latum ke hileta ot nangji te hileta ot po seta ahileta dolo latum seta ot po nangji late no mat ka hile pen si latum puri re latum ke claim ke dukan si do latum ke lapen ke hidi kheti si ke claim karbiatum adhi kheti si ke claim lapen ke latum sugidar akam si ke claim latum master kam si claim latum birta alu kopula mayong ho la birta ki pia bang perangki kam si claim lapen latum officer tadu lapen latum police atumang bong tadu lapen athik theta latum army atumang bong tadu lapuyo ke claim ke dokok ta thek lapuyo latum along tin tadu re master do latum lapen la non hala te pen ke pas master tu ang bong ta la tum du lapuyo la si lapen business la contract account ta claim lapen ke da council long sukidar account ta nang claim du lapula tu
bas kate war
bas ka solai atu bas ke wek atu lapen handyman atu la anda latum dolo
lapen ke arlo ke tum kali
arlo tum du intan si doku latum
claim jam
latum ke
information ma ke alam ma ke civil latum
isivet la claim jam seta latum ke mangda ma bang ke la ke bengali adet pincong daji karbiang long hello ka pincong pa prang chengi pula si ka pincong itu pulo ahili lar bangke karbi pisi ke entu ahili ke hadi karbi pi bhan ka che bia hello ahili lo aja tum ke la punya la pen aja ahili ke hadi nangol la pen aja ahili ke hadi traktor la punya la tu aja plan tu ke la pen aja ahili ke hadi kolong la punya aja ahili ke hadi master lang ke tha la punya la tu ke plan tu ke school ke lut la punya la tu ke plan tu ke
la soteng pulotang te non kai ki milong lang namlo pote la tumbangge hele alar bangge mo pen li puta chokli malam lo lake ate der chirai nang gite bang sai ga tiki pen na chirai jelo ke non la pen la hai boreng ana sita me pinangan ke la tum chum lo nang klemun thiblo hotel ke do pen chenglok lo non book stall pen anda la tum sa ke dang pen chenglok hotel lo pen chenglok la pen kaprek long andal tum si warsai
kitab ke jor an ke la tum si cerai thiblo
rara tum mang khoing tum tiram ta di sta hogalam lo hotel le jor sita me karbi tum ke chohor mo lar ke hala tum ke hala bengali tum ke chohor mo pokuri sukuri si jor mati
jor wala
hala si chomi munalo boile
kala
kona na khuguni ta hopine la alam ing neng me he alam ke hokla
alang ho
gaha dress pindeng sumpo na jor sita pini pe ko lar ke hala so churidar pine ne la si jorong lo bonte al hai si ching thang rong lo bo
ke non na che plan se bangge la po hu pen chenglok pini ka do bare anda la tum si ki jor non ma
alang li tu ma
bia khe kun si phonum thu thelo
alang li tu ma ko pulo mo ho arlo ke du pu ka che plan bang ke alang li tum ke la munit amat hadi kamat ha kadu ko vil lar phak akama bang si claim lo pa la hela alang li tum arlo ke do akama bang ke claim tu ke hile pen kali lage ke reso pen bidikang lim pen
se non alam the kile alam the kile
tomota karbia tu ma tomota lar pia kadi ingnek mimi de karbia tu ma tomo ke lar for example thong no be di karbia tu ke cuma ngatum popular ban sot si gitu di pajatan hur kita banta petok set new tumu ka pincong ban sot masih putih karbiatum jantapur recu ke dodut tu ke recu lego si ban sot hilang ma sita ili tum karbiatum apu te war pak amat tadi amar recu ta ban sot putih tu kok lapo je cuma tha tu te pin lu karbiatum jantapur ricu si dolo cuma tu ricu si mandam lo anle ko fusi ban sot jelang ma seta ilitung ke la kapros no ji hedi karju hor ji hedi itu mata tek seder
lasi laso alam thibai ning lo cho hala discovery channel lo hedi hala animal planet podo hala bear grylls pu some ke adventure pipine ke dam lok si laso along ke lang nama ning hang pik lasi alang li ki polam thedo clear water is not clean water pu chithing et aling le la so langing thir et lo pu kali la si la tu mamang ke non langnam elo pulotang te non arlo pen ke la CAB ke wan la tum lo ke mati non la so bongo sena dum si ke wan lo ke nang pa implement nang ji puta la tum lo ke la pen ili tum non son la waterless nang paslam long le rekta la tum lu a the ke la da ke lagni ne ko pane pleng elo kar beng long ke nasi langdam lasi aron hormu kasilam hutami tum lang paminai buke la hello itum lasi lang phuilo te ilitum le thurok li po hai council long si itum la election ki pa duta panchayat a ek pensi pe doli po loke men lang phuilo te lage mesen panchayat kopilo lage election commission ke lage independent body ke pul hai mesen la simo pen beer girls bilo pu clear water is not clean water pen ke ton pilo lage lang phuilo te mesen sita itum aja kong ka che hodai si ke mema itum aja kong sik sidulong nang ki pitang pen la ke char ja ke claim tu si ke mela la bang lo non ma ke
Kalang.
athi independent pulo te ko sona independent lo lage state election commission pulo te lage chini lo no lage Assam government lo
Assam government panchayat lo lagi.
panchayat lo ke mati la silang
Panchayat lo ben sih selam ke.
la silang pulo te la so alang ing thir ya pu ende
Ili tu leader law international law pen ke pasa bang ta ningje pu. Kopi si nang tum la state election commission la ke independent la ke kopi si nang tum nang ni pu mati pu di alang li ta ke pu an ke alama bang la pu lo yo independent law seta la ke panchayat pen si ke selam an ke panchayat allo ke six schedule area along ke ajak kong ave putang lo dar mane a meaning bang ke independent lo seta lage panchayat area si independent la bang ke yo panchayat area si independent la bang ke anki itum bang ke autonomous pusina pu elo emetang pulo matidi na metang le lo che selam nun pulo ke anke hala angding pihini angding su troxy along pulo nang methang le election ka pe do lo voter list ka selam alo che selam nun pulo ke di ante hala independent election commission ta hedi hala angding pihini angding su troxy along pensi ka selam nun po oh independent pula Mudhe ka selam nang si ke autonomous puke emetang se selam nang ji yo bang panchayat tum le ka selam nang hi kali ka panchayat lo ben le ka selam nang hi kali la ka six schedule ben si ka selam nang ji yo la si international law le ili pass to that seta
domestic law ba
ametang he mar lo bang je thek te lage pass na gi la mangi
lasi lage ahok alam lasi la discovery channel lo hedi lasi beer girls ki puke lalo athi tum men lang phulo te hedi lang king thire upo hedi tum jun hedi sitame la so lang ki jun bene tum monon thi ku pine ke so cholong pe tum vir
kalang lo
tilo tila
kalang
lasi la pu kam kalilang la state election commission ban ka che hodai lo pulo te je thok se ka che that lo
kalang lo
lai biti ba
Abai kang alam hai. Happen nali budam alam so abai kang alam lo. Assam State Election Commission the independent lo. Chini lo tila bangai. Chini lo sita abai kang alam. Non bisar alam Pakistan. Pakistan the independent country lo. Sita independent country police India lo ta independent lo kali dei ke. Hala amet
jurisdiction
amet hang ahoy arwan si independent lo. Lasi Assam State Election Commission ke panchayat aron pe ka salam posi la panchayat abai kang ana bangke hala bangke independent lo. Chok lo. Sita six schedule abai kang pudolang kini. So abai kang long bangke duduli poda ke la ke nang lini ki puli hala panchayat aron long masih ketok six schedule abai kang long ke le dam de six panchayat bang last year tu memang pulo kali Assam State Election Commission bangke nangkar digdun than nangkar digdun right nang langdun right nangkar digdun ton nang langdun ton nang elo ili tum da six schedule ang kang long bangke kupima ke claim ji ke dam ji bangke emet hang chelang athema the constitution pen ephanja kong pe
kardik pulo te lage kanghu tum si kardik le
chonghu
ka chonghu tum si kardik ara ardik de jilang muni duma mema budi nang si nang lu choki awe te chekhan thek te di kali magala ange tum kanghu jong nangi ma kanghu ke nang ne ke ti tu yu lai lo lam bang ke ange tum leader tu ke kanghu tami bu ko bu so la lam lo la ke
mane atwa thu plot
oi itu ma power nang chonghu tami puyo itu memang tak tu ke dan dia kipu ke jalak pik lo tahu ini politics ke tek tahu ke pu ke
kaya lo make bange nang chong hu da na pusi bange ka chirim thu itung lo bange to war se ke thotu
laben non la da ili ka chinia teng pulo tang te di non ke tum schedule long ke panchayat aron pensi election binai pu ke tok dak delang sita mola so dong si tum chedon dun de pulo tang te monon phi ke la constitution long amend pop ke jokon thot po ke permanent lo lage mo da do ver ko pulo ka che kun lang ke tumge
alam pomak simpul lo tiyo bang hala dak paragraph anding pihini anding so troxia long pulo nang tum hala anding so tro anong ke tok jirdo hala le silam etno puti ke pu la si hala dak ke tok ta do ma ti yo hala appointment po long hadi conduct la kan conduct time of office la lo konani appointment po na staff appointment po qualification po pilo ni dak do hala so long si ilitum state election po kalilo itu po nangi Karbi Anglong territory election commission po si po nangi ilitum ke lata territorial council po bang bidu nang ni lage each along appointment of officer po do lage and staff of the district and regional councils po lage ladak si ilitum tok dun nang po state ilitum ke Karbi Anglong autonomous territory election commissioner po laga appoint nang jike lason amo se silam tu pule non ilile po ali ilake 60 long sido la si 60 lang permit po iligi po bom lo ili 60 lang le dan mat hala UNO no lang non rong ne te lagi se plan pelo lagi ba Amerika mo pe puasan hala Pakistan no lang dam rong no te se plan pelo ba la puanda nang nelo baru hala India no lang dam rong no te se plan pelo la puyo India no ke bang hala constitution aka prek dulu ke lagi constitution India constitution dulu ke ente lagi
tracks pana di pitang lo
lagi itu mini constitution pulo kente constitution aso mane det aso ki kim aron putang et lo mati
pen la data klar pilo mati di ni hang ni rep han sila so aron ke pachari phan la sila da ke pachari phan polong si hola election ke pa duta dak si jokun chok
dak si jok non
la lo sort pe tum ngachini
abinong ge la non council la tum la thang ba be chin ne litum ne litum le thek nei pukali se talang litum ne litum phana arju son ne litum than jirgi le di nang litum ne litum APSLC phon nang arju hai he athema APSLC ke pilo Nitum ha 6 schedule implementation committee penselam lo 24 plus organization penselam lo la penon ke hala election hai ke hai tum phansi pasilam toy ange hala tum silam le de apose ilitum APSLC ka silam chatke la sila lo ka silam ke APSLC tum ke chiridun bublo pu ke kalilo la ke ajha de pulo he nang tum ke Assam Guwahati bethe dam de report nang tu APSLC dunge la lo ka selam long bangke ci iri dun bub lo pula he ari allo ka selam ji ke Guwahati le selam ji le jak ke
council
da council di pusi selam ji ke pilo Guwahati ke dam baret nang ya kam ke tu oi pusi Guwahati ke dam baret nan po di an ka chutun itu paghor ke ci otakang pu hal bang kha paghor dam rong lo te ko pulo la ke bang ta paghor do ji phule ta bang do ji nang to phule pe ji tun rong pu ni to phule ke nang ni bole ko pulo
asin non dak isilam ni kenang sot lam bang kapin purun kang tungu bang halo pini jasemer pere bongo sena lam tum de than lo asi bongo sena potu mangke pinia niana bangke tum theklong lo Meghalaya long Khasi Students Union lapente Meghalaya Chief Minister lapen ke North East angkang kese bibia soraphan an lapente India government panta therdur lo lasi pinianiana bangke Karbi Anglong atok ando katok kabe kethe keding atuma ta pinianiana bangke bongo sena do lapen atum claim bom dam bom no penang atum claim no bangke aning lo cibinang po lapen Karbi Anglong orlo bangko pilo ke mana bangke nona bang nang ke man tu bangke ilum aphai lapu ekhe silang nambet protangte Karbi tum aphi bangke Bengali ong nai da second atuna dak ong nai lo dak Karbi Anglong orlo bangke anke kupilo ke mana bangke 6 schedule ke lang select nai inut Bengali bang pu 6 schedule ke kroi ke tactic lo alang li phan masin nona bangka dak nominated MSC ki pekpon lasi nominated MSC ki pekpon po bangke dak Karbi Anglong Autonomous Council ahem kaching vai ahem arlo a session hall arlo dak voter list selam na la pening long so tum han kerai ko maron selam na tua long si la sona munit bi ponji
kalang
jo ili tum allo non theklong lo ke dam tang la long li aron selam long len committee long da kar biang long la so len a development committee long bang si
Hari Sankar Brahma ke
o kar bia tum along li dak inglong so tum along li a phut hak sin non bang ke Bengali la pen Bihari tumsi o la phan pinang hi la phan pinang ne hala so long le ke dak thang dak le mang ne hala tum so non ninge thui
deciding factors la
la son ang deng si il tum ki pida la si il tum amon ne tum hala bongo sena kopia mun ne tum no kopi lo ke mangke hala chini ne dera posi il tum ka dim se pe kon bom lo la si la pon ang deng nang le rok lo la si il tum dak kar biang long ke kacari ke council pun secari po angke hala kacari ke long si ang hoy long si ili pangidam thul lun lo tang te kopi lo nang lang par ke
si thap se si thadam lo
ko ala tu kisung nang lang par ke jo la so lam mang pini jar tu nang ko
kala anke hala esonalam inut ili tu malidar apanta nep chiksin an theng lo he theng lo anke hala bongo sena tungi pu utor borbila lo nang tum pilo lai hui 60 dul pangtang nang ipu pi ne ning jevare nang tum ta nang ta hindu ne tum ta hindu pu ti pu hala dharma lam se papeli da karbia tum han ka pilu ji aphat la pu yo itum bang ajat alang si itum ka ajat akhelam si pu dam mati di dharma lam le itum ipu ali apo 60 dul long e dharma lam le pu ta kali akhe phan si ke rai nang ya lam si pu la pu yo la si non ta neli ilitum kapeli idam rock la pu helo non da la bongo senatum la bangso a tactic la bangso a bidikang lim hedi rong bethe ningje bom la si rong karbi itum rong kedo tum aning hok ta la so lambang chiri nangji la pu yo la hormo pe la law si halatum phan pa perap dun rong ti cheplang de la pu yo
pinong ga make one dia ti lo
kalang pilu de la pu
asila ahok lo sar la constitution long ke to ke kalang lo po itum ta chini majuk sita hedi la aprang si ke munit nang manji munit nang mande si religion mang second si bang tu po asi amunit la bete religion men da ko son lo la si 6 schedule ke long ita la ke tribe po amunit tum ke do posi tum ke 6 schedule ke long
ay non ke bongo sena an ke ong lo NRC ta Assam government ta Assamese atum ta NRC ta chu selam nak lo bang selam det pe no ma CAA pe pass to that amat la NRC long aman amen ka viatum anta dak do ta me putuko ange NRC ka kam vedet lo yo BJP tum se claim lo la ke seta la ta BJP phan pe hai nang pa ko claim tu bom hai li tum ke ange amethanga ka che ko that lo boda karbia tu wa inglong so tum an ba Assamese tum ta lo ka che ko that lo son ke la pa yang la si la chiri ni la ke ilitum party phanda punang ko athima chethan linsra BJP sila CAA ta pe pass kan de ani NRC ta non ke amui lo hedi adora vedet cheplang dat lo ke non ke anke lak isira suri troke Hindu Bengali atum ha Bangladesh pen ke wang atum India amunit kali latum dakar biang long do pulo anke latum phan ke kipu ke 6 dul area local NRC amen ka viatum phan ke pidulong le pul hai pidulong le sipute non itu garjulong ke long le pilong lo no lau lak isira suri trok ke phan no anta council tung ki plung pu bucket toy pu plung na ne baru ke toy pu anta kam claim clipin lang non anta ilitum technolong le rong asola BJP tum ban la nep nang ji ko piu polo nang tum toy te de pu ili tum nep vek nang ji la ke
ako isiga di mane isiga phere memelo la illegal influx ha jone hadi isila mane just simple lanam sinang hai ili tum isila monon karbia korjang tum hadi non accounting ang bong sa tami hadi ala da konane rong ni hang lom ta ho tara langso lom pu akeng me dami phere thai mele a konane check ma pin han phere thai me ta munit hian che phere ne mati seta non ke lam tha hai for example ili tum karbio korjang a phelam lo ili tum pinso mar mata konane lapu railway station atu to dharom nala atu konane borbin atu kiju dai phan phere doi mati
kala ta bang tum phere ri
bang phere re ga lahelo tum chere nai ke
ladak tum ka chini da nai bang ke lahelo si cái thế tan bằng cái non là bang Meghalaya cái ame thang state lo Khasi Garo Jantia dan ke de
Kalama.
bang state lo ame thang government lo seta bang halatum manda ther hai pulo tang de itum ke district apotha ta itum ke 6 schedule arom ta implement pa me mila itum lahai pa implement ang ji pe chunang ji puke ilitum lahai ang tan pen ke bang ala ke che ke bia tum aphan website pinang ni pusi tum ke jasemet la ke RD ki piloma di seta ilitum arleng ke tum bang ke non anta hala vote bank he di ne highway long anta me niling hoi long ni long ver anta me pu a join ni la tum handa dimak long pidet ke la ke bang ji lang ni ke kok that ka chi that lo
ante non ilitum chethan lo ta karbiatum rong bethe ke theklong le tum dolang mene hedi lasi ilitum la peklang nang kok ko hejo la peklang nang kok po la ke dake Khasi Students Union atum si pulo Bengali ke doan ke la ke Bangladesh asor sai se puyo alang litung gipu lapen Meghalaya lu lapen dak pulo la Tripura lapen Assam ang bong Mizoram lapen Meghalaya ang bong Bangladeshi atum tribal atum mapan Kachenik tirang la Kachenik ing tonut pusi ladak ipu lapen ke ladak pulo Lursai Hinyuta pu cuman amunit apan Bengalis of Bangladesh atum si kapiti pujo ladak ipu lapen ke dak putulo Bongo Sena tum aku cetak dung tulo latum Bongo Sena tum ta Bongo Sena ta amenda kaprek si kecil United Bengal Liberation Army pusi kecil Ublah United Bengal Liberation Army laga arlo ke do atum lu latum Bongo Bhumi ke pincong ji pudak ketok yo la so anoksa ho la so akagos la so akagos
Hele si pasung rui lo
hile parchung rui la pen ke latum pulo cumang la pen la cumang atom phan ke nang tum dak ke nang det kali nang tum ha Cambodia le dam serak no pugipu
1.4 Khasi
galang 1 million isira lakh phike Khasi atum Cambodia nang thlung etipu lapen ke lanchok takalilang daki putu NSCNIM tu naga tu apat lapen Gorkhaland atum apat lapen ke Gorkhaland lapen Ladakh North East ke do Assam Angbong ke do a tribe atum ba a tribe chot kalilo Assamese tum pan anta nang tum bahaduri beradri pujo lake nang tum adet kali lake nitum Bongo Bhumi adet pinak pujo Ladakh ipu la si lapen ke laso pot si Meghalaya Chief Minister abirudhe ta tok ke tok do dakho la matsi Meghalaya government si la Bongo Sena to abirudhe case pilo anke hapu ke bang Bongo Sena tum do pik boda bongali tum angge la tum ke ha central government lok ta ahat do ke la tum ke ari do dam kok ke hadakta itum ka chinia tengke non ke theklong atengke ang hala dakta BJP pinake mati ang BJP tenge la Bongo Sena phanlok si kerap dun ke la puyo aman non ke Meghalaya government ta hala Khasi student do mase ako arrest tu nang kok lo pini theklong lo ke ilitum theklong hur lo Khasi student na tu amithang adet kache raiji phansi ke claim lo latum phansi non ke ako arrest tu rong Meghalaya government ta
ke Ladakh ke tok thila Ladakh ke ba kher thu dule ya what Bharat thinks or today of Bengal thinks of tomorrow puke bang tok today nang tum pha nang remind thulu pansi bang ke kher thu
nang than thu lo puyo netum ako nang tum pha nang than thu voi lo Bengali tum kopima
kalila India tum pini kopima kalang lo
India tum pima เป็นนักกรรมไทยจี
Bengal
Bangla ตุงเก Bengali Bongo Bumi ตุงเกอะตุมีมาถัดตุเอ็ดเลยนี่ตุงเกก็ยังเกพูด
alam kan jadi la non tikui hak ati bangke la lo inut cuma ngamoni lursai hai niuta
Pan Pitila.
ai khasi student union members dah hari chula agos chik lo hala ichamati podo hala meghaloi pan bangladesh border no bachar bo masi bengali dumar thila ha la so joine masi cuma tumange bangladesh ke KSUC amen docho ta cuma tum masi bangani yang je masi da ke do bengali tumke meghaloi kan chi unan po bangladesh se side po bang chi song du tai tum lang nam sanang karbeng lo lo ke long le bang ko ane na ke chirai bang ko ana kar bitum ne ki phodun bengali tum nang di kaddo gabe mane business kaddo na chirai la seta tum mali da ke inghon pon bom la no mane de MSC ki pitu la pu mati le tum ke to wa sa to tu bang ke mane la dak pen toy nang pola tum pha ini tum nang ke ka welcome to la lo la dak ka che break dam la hello da chumang pen kar biali da tum ka che break la hello la se tum la lo
anh non ke ponchayat allo chekroi dun det lo anh ke non ke adon ponchayat name plate si non ka pe bot ili tun ke anh hala data gangbura pu si ke to rong asar pu tok ti anh ke rong asar pu anda chi to hai hedet lo kar bi tum ke la ponchayat pu sa da to ma serwan ke pu ta to hai hi la pu an lo non de che plan anh ke la su ke hala bongo sena tum han ka phiri ja se met ke la pu yin ka phiri pe na chok la si hala su la dak la ponchayat pu da ke tok du ke yo lai lo yo ponchayat pu non BJP council tu ngasilam lo itu ma CEM tu ili tu ma IEM tu ili tu ma MLA tu kaselam lo lai lo ponchayat pu nan ke karbia lampen rong asar pon da si tok hai hedet lo serwan ke pon da si tok hai hedet lo ben kukia tum phanta tu song waisa pu da tok pi hai hedet lo khasia tum phanta dorbar snong pu da tok pi hai hedet lo lapen ke hala rengmanaga tum phanta tirubaniu song sadven pu da tok pi hai hedet lo non ke gaung bura poncha usi tok thurong lo la pu ya
mena se $60 cepat
cepat pu
non ke mani bangke itu mana pu bom lo share one cap itu hakopen ting si non pu thot seng thuneng pu si pu bom lo an ke la da bangke ku pilo man thu bangke hala itu pusar ni pen koson ke cari mahala so pot tum chumri nei pu si li pu bom lo mati an ke non alam na kelang bangke share one cap kali share one sir cap tang ho share one mar cap tang ho lai hu salam theping lo
pape do gore
ammena bangke la ka philo sita itum panchayat ba si dengima matela share one cap lo la pe itum a traditional system mane ha ko pen na cari bom a hormu situm tu dengima an ke non ma pilo mana bangke la share one cap pu ki ir bang lam thepik sita hala pu panchayat bang nang di bom bang lam the
je plang tu
non ke manji bang ke village council bang seng po an ke village council ke seng pilo ba ko pilo ba ki bi bang ke itum ha ko pen arona tengkali non ke mani bang ke panchayat teng pen si non bang ke la sikar bia rong net kali inglong so arong net kali non bang ke la bengali rong la inglong so kali dera rong an ta non bang ke pilo village council seng nam po la pen central government pen nangkil tangka ana bang ke ha bengali rong pen bihari rong ta pilina
piliet
ya nela poson ton bang
ili tum karbia tum phan inglo so tum phan ki pinang ya poisa an ke ha bongali tum long lo non ke lepo an ke itu ke evan ke ong edet po ke thek lo itu ke duk muchot po ke thek lo la ke yo itu poisa si bang phan P2 po ke no ba P2 bom lo ke ante
hala sensa sa teng pen lang lo plutang te bisarlam ha central government pen nangkil ya tangka an karbi tum ko long po ke plutang te 44%
44% vet lo itu ngelong
asiti ma long le jod claro daglam ben banke central government ben angke tangka ana banke ilitum ke achitin ta long dunde jod la handa alam banke
la si non ilitum ke la stock show ben da choning ri lo ilitum ronga sarame tum do karado alang litum da thur pak nang ji jong si ronga sarame tum chipang tangi pulo tante ronga sar pu aman chipiji pulo tante la non mat la gangbura pu ke la papelar masilo la pen ke ponchai tu ke papel lara servan ke tulsong waisa salayaru pu papel tok masila
Pradhan ne isi ki jongdon kang tung la hello panchayat ke dake na implement un iti kumarli busi council atum pubo rar phan ki palu hai ro sarto mandala sonsi ke than than businya julong sita bang lapu ke bang hala receive a number anda salam thulau lu
poisa ta entula konan ko an mayong poisa ke 35 rupees 35 rupees laga poisa ta bang pon thulang an ke nili tum ka chini ke la so plate ke rona phan lok 4 crores pu kuti pli pu la poisa ki pigi la contractor tom phan anya contract tum bengali sai se pu la ta Bengali Bihari sai se pu karbia tum kali pu la ta ange lak pli ke habang so si pon le pu ke denonta
inge panchayat kali sipute dake gaon panchayat pusi bang tok tak
ang lo bage
nasi ke chubai un krai pula
Kasi itu malita hangi kapal chen nanti.
anta lata mo pila thun e pu permanent pu yo daga tok tu mo pita larun e lu pu yo
Anke
akam bange
nili non ke than kang tung bangke laso puthai rong arlo claim bom dam bom lo anke council long nili arlu dam lo council long arlu dam lo kopia puthak ma kosona puthak ma klar dak pen an thanik tha ni tum rong laso phan ke than patla te del polam nili pudam lo principal secretary chini ne deputy secretary chini ne la pen rang thuro DRDA department chini dunde arju thai be council long masi arju thai be ko mata ake theka kiri se so kota ka chini do pu arju ya do jong chini ne la si hinilam do da kar biang lo arlo rong ato kan no la hai panchayat bang klem bom lo council sor che thek dunde de chini dunde de lai si lo apen hini bang ke chini lo theka nong lo sita ka chini chikrong de la so miang bong
kacala kere pu kacala
pu ji bu bang la hiniang bong
apa ya
ke la setting bulu te la ke la so nang plan bala non nang ki chok ke la ke MOS apensi la nang ki lu la binong ke la
MOS lo la pen ke take care pot lo
kalang
la pen la non ne ligamata la non wrong asar tum ta do clip pot eson ke athima ni wrong asar atum do clip te ko si la ka che plan thek po mati da gaung bura po si top wrong lo mati jo aku gaung po si top wrong gaung panchayat po si top wrong lo gaung bura po si top wrong lo ang wrong asar tum ta ko pia po si do clip ma la bang ke matha me mele la pen ke ladak aku put out to government of Assam authorized council si authorized nahi ke because si Assam government le nang authorized du wrong lo la autonomous council putang det ke la hello la ke itu power ka chewar le lo ke lata Assam government pa itu power ka chehudai le lo ke la hello
Kasi paning wega kenangan itum cetan no tapi ke itum reng lok lama cetan pono tapi ke non karbina mena cetan pono special main topics ke la bongo senata se cetan pono la tum ke mang la tum objectives la ke la itu tum phan na pachire to isi warning zone ta ultimatum na difference dum paning wega cetan pono di asi non karbing long especially non northeast are loke meghaloi pen chenglok nagaland mizoram long anta pen Arunachal Pradesh long anta la bang solam tak serious ke ando even Meghalaya ke police tu masih la crime tu masih la crime branch tu masih bang tu mesti pari deng no la bongo sena pen ke chiki yogi ma la tum karding lo loge tum ke political leaders tum punon organization tum punon law and order tum sta do join la no makke CP ni ani tum chithanan ko lo ini tum kato kita ke cherok toi ma ji athela so threatening la so ultimatum ke lage kasi whole notice masih nai pi aposi la khasi tum phan pulai jong bet kali asili tum kato ko kita tum ka cherok tok pen ke do kinang so
Assamese tum han talo
Assamese tum han talo la pen ke khasi student union tum phan kenne pon union tum ka kopilo la haya banner ka bondi lai patang itum karbing long autonomous council mane ili tum la APHLC pen tame ili tum chedon dun la tum chipaklang ponon ni to so pen
isi lamthe si bangala la ajadle punon tame khasi student atum la bangso step ke den ponge mission busni li ponlo la pen ili tum phanda lang tum ningje ponlo ase asam arlo ke do la pen mizoram long pen la pen tripura la pen methan ma det phan anda ale tum ningge me ben si tum hana claim bilu
acha non ne ese ningge na ko po là non chumang tum claim lo la pen hala bongo sena tum ke north east ke do tribal Assamese ka do ve to abirudhe si bangke tengkheng lap lo ante non la bongo sena tu la pen RSS tum ta claim dun jibon BJP tum ta claim dun jibon la bangke ke claim je bangke hala soalam ka kapatini de dia phan ka divert dia phan hi ka prek ana tu ka pelang rong dia phan non garu pen khasiang bong pa ye chocolate ta thek hame ka loyang bong la pen dak karbi pen khasi tum pa ye chocolate ta thek border lo la pen shilong mata naga student pen khasi student pa ye chocolate ta thek la pen mizo student pen khasi student pa ye chocolate ta thek la pen hadak ta karbi student pen khasi student pa ye chocolate ta thek la bang ka du ita chere nang pola
as a conscious to nang po cherok tok nang po la pen gala tum bikar la tum poison hadi ke jok notice atum phan la kapachar bo ye ka do go ve la hai pen tum chire do nai la kaprek asai kaprek ason pen la tum nai tum na pachar bo tai me border alam pen ধরম আলাম পেন আসন আসন আলাম পেন লাহাই দো আন পেন লিতুম চেরে দো নাই লাহাই কে নাং প্লাংলো পুলো দাং তে লাগে চিনি কয় নন লাগে বঙ্গ সেনা তোমা পুলিশি তো
কালাং লো
আসি পানিং ওয়ে apor adulo posi da itum long APHLC central committee songja tum da penang la khato we tum pini kacha than tang lam long an alang itum na chito dun moda kiru people pilo apenang itum da pini studio long bang moda kiru pilo noni prangke bang jilan yan same itum la son thar si che than chimu pon bon nang jila pan so se itum awareness chipi unang itum karbiang long mere karbia khai phan asi paning we bangke lan sin itum kang to no la part 177 bangke la viewers tum nang lang dum han to menang dum hata kiru people pilo nang itum la share ponon apan lang ponon apan che than chimun ponon lan so se itum kacherok tawi phan asi ki hek pen ning we bangke lan se gang to no kado ifan tame ajo ke me kardom pajirlo
pardon